failover and Syncback, which is exactly at this moment. I think ActiveFio is still actually in a deep R&D phase on that, completely like a switchover and failover method, which is kind of a failover and Syncback, which is a kind of a planned downtime. And you just need to, whenever you're having this planned downtime, when you're enable the replication between primary and DR appliance for this particular database, and using this method, and you can perform a failover operation from the remote appliance image, and it will create a image onto the remote host system on the DR host system, which you are attaching to the DR or your database host I'm talking about. And using this host, and at this moment, I think ActiveFio is not fully automated at this area. I think shortly, I think we are launching a complete automation one. So the moment you perform a failover operation on the remote host, it is going to create an image on the failover host, and we just need to manually recover this image and use that image for your database operations. You can point all your applications connecting to the database and make your changes and all. Okay, then take a small downtime when it is available, and again you just need to manually do a sync back operation, and it is going to create an image back onto the production system which is corrupted, and use a manual approach to just bring up the database, and which we are going to shortly release an automated way. In this, even failover and sync back you can achieve completely in an automated way. Okay, and this is an example actually when you are performing a failover and sync back, how it looks like actually. Say for example, this is a remote, you can see remote snap here, and this remote snap, and we are, because this is enabled with a stream snap application, and you can see snaps are copied from the primary snap pool to the remote snap pool, so that you can able to see a snap image under remote snap, and you can select a failover operation for this image, and you will get a screen like this, and where you want to perform this failover operation on the which target host, and you select and submit, and it is going to complete a failover operation. At failover, the moment it completes a failover operation, it creates a image like a drive on the target host, which I have selected a Windows machine as part of this, and you can see the image which is created. And using this image, you can up the database manually, because all the artifacts are available now, and we do provide a CLI command, which is a small single line command. You can bring up the database automatically, right? Now failover is completed, and you can able to see this. Once the failover is completed, you can see a ribbon banner here on the top right corner, and failover mode. And now you're operating in a failover mode, and the database is ready, and maybe people, and you can up your applications and pointing to this database, and they can query and they can do whatever they want operations. And again, take a downtime once your production system is back, and once your production system is rebuilt, once it is ready with the database software, and select this image on the remote snap, which you are currently using by the development team. You just stop for a few minutes and do a sync back. Again, it's reversely, it is going to create an image under the production side, and using this manual CLI command, you can bring up the database. As I mentioned earlier, right, as of now, I think it is a manual process when you're doing a failover, but which we are going to release an automated way completely shortly, very shortly. So this restore method on the production, once you are doing a sync back, it is going to create an image on the production host. You can see that production image under sync back image as a sync back image here, you can able to see clearly, and you do a restore, it is going to create the restore onto the production, right? So it is similarly the way we are offering. It's similarly like a data guard way. I think it's maybe a bit different, but I think we are achieving the same. At the end, we are achieving the same, the functionality. We are not losing the data, and we are going to achieve the same functionality. And using this, I think you don't worry about your log replication and your recovery, what is happening and all. But if there is a critical, like you wanted to run your reporting environment and analytics environment, you can do on the remote appliance. Using that, you can do an app aware mount and use it for the reporting purpose as well. And now let us see the topic, which is ActiveFio CLI, right? Command line interface methods. And most of the DBAs are maybe very user friendly to work with the command line interfaces, right? Because the DB administration is completely a command line options, and maybe people are tending to work with the command line options rather than GUI. And we do provide the solutions in a command line interface. You exactly achieve the same support, same activities, and you can do all activities which you are performing using a desktop, and you can do similar activities using the CLI database management tool, which we called as a shortly Act2DBM, which is ActiveFio database management tool. You can protect your databases, you can perform backups, you can do instant clones, you can set up workflows, And all these operations you can achieve using the CLA database management tool. And you don't need to worry about like preparing, developing many scripts. This is fully configured database management tool. You just need to prepare a small shell script to just call these options to perform these backups and all wherever you want to perform, on which host you want to perform, and couple more small parameters you just need to modify here and there. And apart from that, CLA is very user friendly. You can use this and along with GUI, and you see the awesome benefit with CLA as well to automate when you're automating the things.
Thank you for joining us for another YouTube Tech Tip video. If you like the content you're seeing on this channel, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you will be alerted to any future content.